Once again, our world is facing the threat of vaccine-preventable diseases. Now, several countries are taking strict actions and punitive measures against anti-vaxxers. When it comes to vaccines, Australia has a no jab, no pay policy. Parents who refuse to vaccinate their children in Australia lose childcare benefits, and their kids are banned from preschool and daycare centers. School authorities are fined $5,500 Australian dollars for admitting non-immunized children into their schools. The Parliament of Italy passed a law that requires parents to prove their children have the required shots before entering school. Children up to the age of 6 years will be excluded from nursery and kindergarten without proof of vaccination under the new rules. Children between the ages of 6 and 16 cannot be banned from attending school, but their parents will be fined €500 or about $600 if they do not complete the mandatory course of immunizations. Italy isn't the only European Union country to take measures that far. France also has vaccination policies, according to which children are not allowed in schools and kindergartens unless they have received 11 vaccinations. In France, vaccines against diphtheria, tetanus, and poliomyelitis have always been mandatory. Now, 8 more vaccinations, including whooping cough, hepatitis B, measles, mumps, and rubella, have been made compulsory before children can be admitted in schools. Germany is facing a measles outbreak and has confirmed 203 cases of measles in the first 10 weeks of 2019. This is double the amount from the start of last year. To combat the threat posed by anti-vaxxers, parents in Germany are fined up to €2,500 if they refuse to vaccinate their children against measles. Also, their children are not allowed in kindergarten and daycares. In Malaysia, not vaccinating your kid is considered a form of child neglect and is a punishable offense. Parents who do not vaccinate their kids may have to pay a fine of up to $5,000 or a jail term of up to 10 years, or in some cases, both. Some states in the US require children's vaccinations to be up to date before school enrollment, with some exemptions for things such as medical or religious reasons. However, due to a recent measles outbreak in New York, local officials banned unvaccinated children from entering public places. These include schools, stores, places of worship, and public transit. If a parent is found to have allowed their unvaccinated kid into public spaces, they will be held accountable. The Romanian government recently passed a bill according to which parents have to prove their children are vaccinated before they can go to school. Canada, on the other hand, doesn't have national penalties for parents who don't vaccinate their children. But, in Canada, about 85% of children are completely vaccinated, and less than 2% of parents are strongly opposed to vaccination. Finland also does not currently have mandatory vaccination policies, but it has immunization rates of 95 to 99%. That rate has been achieved through a number of initiatives, including vaccinations in school buildings and public awareness campaigns. Regardless of how we do it, the rest of the world needs to strive to have vaccination rates this high. These diseases are entirely preventable, and the science is in. Not only are vaccines safe, they absolutely save lives.